Hello my lovelies, just starting this up, so bear with me. Always takes a while to find it. Here we go. Thank you, Rashma, my lovely. Hello, Tara. Hello, Iman. I've got Neela's first. I haven't looked at your question yet. Hello, Neela. You're first, my lovely, so I'll be doing yours next. Okay. Right. Okay, Neela. Hello to you all, my lovelies. Right, okay. Okay. Straight away, the Two of Cups. Okay. So again, the connection is very strong between you. Nothing's changed. And victory. Lovely. Okay, let me just update my thing. It's a bit slow. Okay. Okay. Just want to bring through one of these. Okay. Oh, they are wanting me to bring in one of these as well. Hang on. Right, and then we'll get into this, Neela. So pin your ears back. Right, okay. Okay, I'm just going to put these in order there. Right, so in your SP's energy, okay, he's wanting to tell you that the connection is very strong. What you think, he thinks. What you feel, he feels. Okay, victory and success. But he is telling you, his higher self, or the version of him, your desired version of him, is telling you that you are still in conflict in your thoughts about this. Okay, because you are still looking at time. And when's the communication going to come in? And you're still attached to thoughts and emotions from the past that are not serving you. So again, he's telling you that you are causing the delay. Okay, he's very much thinking about you and the relationship. Okay, because you've had that past connection, not necessarily in a past life. You've been out with each other before. You've been together before. So again, telling you here that there is still some beliefs and thoughts that you've got that are not, that you're still coming from judgments, okay? Right, let me just move this person. I just need to put something in. Hang on, let me put in this. Right, sorry about that. Yes, so where did we get to? So his energy is very much still there. You know, it's not going to go until you say it's gone. Okay, remember, you are the operant power in your reality. Okay, so whatever you remember, a desire is there for you to have unless you choose otherwise. So he's not going anywhere. You know, today I had somebody, you know, a woman I used to work with years ago, and the last time we spoke was 4 years ago. I wasn't even thinking about her, but I've just been going general, you know, saying that, you know, everybody thinks highly and fondly of me. And then she suddenly texts me out of the blue after 4 years. I couldn't even remember how long it was. Luckily, she said it was 4 years. So you're never separate from anybody. We are all one. You cannot kill energy. Okay. So this is what he's trying to tell you here. Okay. And again, you saying that, Spirit has just said, where did your thoughts go? Okay, they want you to be picked up on this, because straight away you went to, I hope it's not the worst, instead of, oh my God, he loves me, which is what he's just said. So look how negative, what beliefs and judgment you are still in, and are sat there wondering why it's not happening. And that's what Spirit is telling you here. You are a prisoner to your own thoughts, and you cannot get what you want in this state, my lovely. You are still in the state of looking for it and waiting and thinking the worst and judging with a whole pile of beliefs and insecurities and doubts and fears, okay, that are not in alignment to the state of the wish fulfilled. So you either have it or you don't, and you're in the I don't, and wondering why nothing is moving. He's ready to come in. You got the door shut, okay? You are locked in your prison cell. So Spirit is saying, We're waiting to deliver him to you. We're waiting to give you the delivery, but you're waiting instead of expecting it. So expect it, they're saying. Get out of your own way. You keep pushing it into the future when you can have it now. So they're telling you here, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, meaning it's done. Every time you think about it, they want you to say, he is my man. I am in a loving relationship with him. It's already done. Okay? It's going to come in an unexpected way anyway. So you could sit by your phone all day long or week long. Spirit is saying it's not going to happen that way probably. Okay? It's going to come in an unexpected way. He is saying to you here, I don't know how you still feel about me, but in my heart, I know we belong together because of the Two of Cups and the victory. I love you. I want to be with you. End of. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to stay within. You are still focused on the old story. And you cannot get the new story if you are still focused on the old story. It can't happen until you have stopped putting your attention on what you don't want and focus on what you do want. Not half-heartedly, okay? We're not doing it Monday to Friday and taking the weekends off, or taking the Monday to Friday off and then doing it at the weekends. You do it every day of the week. Every time you think about him and you and the relationship, it should be in alignment with what you do want and not what you don't. Again, that is your victory and success. Okay, when you are open to receiving it because you know who you are and you know who he is and you know what the relationship's going to be, you will receive it. So Spirit is saying, step out of your comfort zone. Until you do, Neela, it's not going to come in and you can wait forever. Okay, when you desire something but you are not getting your mind on board with it, you're not in alignment and it's not going to happen. Do you want to spend another 10 years trying to bring this relationship in? Okay. Confidence is the key to your success. You are good enough. You are not bringing back in the old version. Okay. That version can never, of how you both were, can never be a relationship because it didn't work. You are not fixing versions, remember. Your hard work is paying off. Work through your fears. Okay, so remember, Spirit is saying there's all versions of you and your person and everybody exist. So for simple terms, we will say the bad and the ugly, or the old and the new. The good and the bad, the old and the new. Okay, you cannot, the old cannot become the new. It's one or the other. Okay, yes, we have our human moods. Okay, we can go through all sorts of states in one day. We can be happy in the morning, feel shit by the afternoon, happy again by the evening. Okay, but what Spirit is telling you is that you are still hyper focused on the version before and wondering why you're not getting your desired version. They're asking you if you understand and can see where you are still focused and putting your attention on what you don't want more than you are putting it on what you do want. You are not seeing yourself as good enough, worthy enough, chosen, prioritized, important, number one, irresistible. Okay? And Spirit is saying, we know that because straight away, that's like if your boss said or called you into the office. Now, a positive person would be thinking, oh, it's good news. Perhaps I'm going to get a pay rise or a promotion. A negative person would be, perhaps I'm going to get the sack. Oh my God, I'm going to get dismissed or a warning. So which one did you go straight to? Spirit is saying you went straight to, oh my God, is he thinking the worst? That is not the person who has what they want and knows she's good enough and knows that her person loves her and adores her and knows that she's in a happy, loving relationship. Okay, so Neela, get your act together, Spirit is saying, because if you are sat there waiting for it expecting a miracle to happen when you haven't changed within. 3D is not going to change, sweetheart. He's ready to come in. You're causing the delay because you are not staying within and seeing yourself as the victory and success. So you need to stop bringing the past in to the present and taking it with you into the future, because you are keeping it in the future. Okay, you're keeping this at arm's length because you are not embracing it. Again, nothing can change until you become the change. It is never about your person. It is about who you say you are and what you say you have and how you're seeing that person as well. Okay, so some tweaking to go there, my lovely. Spirit's being pretty blunt tonight, saying you are causing your own delay. And I had a client today who was like, Sophia, what more can I do? I said, it's not about what more you can do. It's what more you can be. Who are you being? You're either being the person in your mind who has it or knows it's a done deal, or you're still being the person still waiting, looking, trying to fix and problem solve the 3D, which is the dead world. Okay? And Spirit is saying, we know you wanted a softly approach, but that is not going to get you what you want. Okay, if you need to step away from it, time out, then don't be looking for it, because it's not going to come in if you have not shifted. Okay, they want you to have what you are desiring, knowing that you are good enough and feeling secure in yourself. They're telling you there. Okay, but you are still guarding your heart's desire with your thoughts, and then still not seeing anything and wondering why. And they're telling you that's why. Right, okay. Stay in your wish fulfilled, they're saying, okay? Just know that what you desire is coming from a version of you that already is experiencing it in time and space and energetically. Why are you fearing what is already yours and done, Spirit is saying? This is showing that there are still things that you need to ditch, okay, so that you can have what you want. Okay. DL, this is paid readings only, my lovely, and I don't do exam results anyway. Right. Okay, Neela. Okay. Iman for you, my lovely. And a Spirit again straight away is coming in with, did we not tell you to stop messing with the middle? If you are still wondering what the situation is, you are not in your end either. Okay, they want to bring out cards to show that what I'm saying is not me, Sophia, as they call me, okay? But for you to see, okay? No, they're saying, we're not having that, okay? They are saying, we don't mean yesterday, we mean all the readings we've given you lately, telling you that he is yours. What are you not understanding, they're saying? Because we cannot wrap it up with any other bow other than, oh shit, they are giving you shit. Okay, because they are saying you're wasting time. Okay, you're wasting time. Stay in your wish fulfilled. You should be inside in your thoughts, not looking at the 3D. Okay, we have your back. Be patient. Okay, he is very much connected to you, and you have to stay in your heart, not heart's desire, they're saying, not up and down. Again, watching everything that happens week to week in the 3D, that is not your job, and all you are doing is causing a delay. He will be giving you the relationship that you want. When is up to you, when you have decided that it is done, then it will be delivered. Okay, but Spirit is saying you are not deciding it's done, you're half-hearting it, because you would not be asking for a check-in. Okay, again, if you are full up and I offered you food, you would say, I'm stuffed, thank you very much, I don't want it. Okay, so Spirit is saying you are not in the wish fulfilled, and you keep asking basically when, what's happening, is he leaving yet? Because they've told you he loves you, they've told you he's not happy where he is, and they are saying, we have told you that he will be with you, and we are telling you again. It is your choice whether you're going to make it hard and the long road or the quick and the easy road. Okay? There is always movement behind the scenes, and they are reassuring you that things are moving in your favor in the right direction. Okay? So again, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, meaning trust in what you know as your own power. Okay? They have told you that it is a done deal. You don't need to keep questioning and asking, they're saying, because every time you're doing that, you are not in the state of already having it or knowing it's a done deal. You are still checking from ego, and they are saying, it doesn't work like that. It cannot work like that. You have to trust and have faith. Okay? You don't need to know what he is doing to make you feel secure. The how is no human's job. If Spirit has told you it is done, and they have advised you that the only way you are going to physically experience it is by trusting and having faith and knowing that you are chosen and prioritized, and trusting when they tell you that he loves you. Okay? And they are wanting to, yes, he's yours. Okay, he's yours, they're saying. They're wanting to reaffirm that it is never about what or who you want. The thing you're wanting, the job, the money, the car, the house, whatever, or the person you're wanting. It is always about how you are seeing yourself. Who are you being? Okay? Because if you are being in your mind somebody who is loved and chosen, and that this person loves you and adores you, then that has to be. But when you are not in that, and you are still floundering around needing proof and validation from the dead world, okay, the 3D, the mirror, that can't offer you proof until you have changed within, Iman. Okay? So they are saying every time from now on that you ask us for a reading on your SP, you are not trusting and you are not having faith. Okay? Because the how it's going to unfold is not your job. The when should be whenever you think about him, you should be seeing him as he is my man. He is my man. Okay? Spirit is saying we are not answering that, Iman, because that is you being in needy, desperate energy and insecure. Okay? They are telling you that that is ego stuff. We are not interested in your ego thoughts. We are giving you guidance. We are not here to answer yes, no, or decide for you. It doesn't matter if he is checking your social media. If you are together, he will be checking your social media. That is your ego coming in that desperate, does he love me? And they are saying, we have told you he loves you. There is movement. Things are on the move. You can make it hard or easy for yourself. Okay? You're the one making it, choosing whether it's going to be hard or easy. Be patient, they are telling you. Be patient and stay within in your heart's desire. He is very much in connection with you. Okay, it doesn't matter what 3D is doing. If you are still looking at 3D, you are going to be waiting a lot longer. That is what is causing you to be up and down and not centered and balanced so that you can receive it. Okay? They have told you that you will marry this man. If you still choose to, okay, it is always you have free will. If you still desire this person, then yes, they are bringing you proof that you will be married. Okay? Remember, Iman, you either have it or you don't. In your mind, you either have it, the relationship, or you don't. And every time you're saying you don't, you can't expect to have it. Okay? It can't, the old and the new cannot occupy the same space. So again, who are you saying you are in your mind, and what are you saying you've got? Because that is what you're going to have. It'll probably be a quiet one tonight, being a Saturday as well. As it's a Saturday night. I do post in the community tab when I will next be live. Okay, I mean, check there for when I will next be. I don't do it until the day that if I know I've got free time. And I always ask Spirit, A, whether they want me to do a live, and B, whether it's the free with the paid readings as priority or just paid. Okay, the last 2 days they have said just paid. Okay, not that they've got anything against the ones who want free readings, but I have explained in the community tab the difference and why they choose. Okay, I am just the channeler. The 3D, you're not trying to fight off or ignore the 3D. Okay, it is there to remind you of who you are still saying you are. The discipline, because if you are going to keep reacting, okay, then you are still caught up in the old story. Okay, you haven't changed within, because when you do change within, whatever pops up in the 3D doesn't bother you, because you know that is not your story, that is not your end. Remember, like, you know, as Spirit has said before, if you go and watch a movie and you don't realize you've caught the end, so you sit and watch it from the start, but you're not triggered with all the middle bit when everything is crashing down for this couple or going wrong, because you've seen the end where they are together. So in other words, it doesn't matter what is going on now, that is not your end. Okay, that is where you say, that's fine, it can be there. I'm unmoved and unbothered by it. It's irrelevant, because I know how this is, what my end is. That we are a happy couple. Anything in between is you trying to mess. Okay? We are all there. Yes, I do past life readings, okay, to bring through specific readings or eras, lives that have an impact on today's life, okay? But in time and space, you are all versions all lives now are existing now. There is only now in time and space. Okay, you are all your lives right now. Okay. Remember, everything is energy. You cannot destroy energy. Your energy, your love and light, multi-dimensional energy has chosen this body, this car, to drive around in to have a physical experience. When that car packs up, it goes off back into energy. Okay? It is only using this body, okay, to get through and experience things in this lifetime. It is a lot deeper than this, but I don't have all night to talk about it. Okay, so everything is now. It is only our human mind that is seeing linear time. The universe and spirit world is not linear. Okay, anything that was here or not here before man is man-made. Because the human mind thought of it, built it, wrote it, sang it, made it. Okay, time is human made. It is not universe or spirit world. Everything is now. That is why whatever you want is already coming through from the energetic timeline. Okay, the reality where there is an energetic version of you already experiencing it. The desire is coming to you. It wants you. Okay, but then we panic, and then our human mind comes in and gives us all the reasons and our human thoughts that are not in alignment with it. Like you did. Oh my God, I hope he's not thinking the worst. That was your negative human side coming in. Your fears. Okay? There's nothing to fear. If you want it, it's yours. You don't fear the Amazon man delivering your parcel that you've paid for. It's no different. Remember that card with the gift. Okay? It's yours. Don't fear it. You want it, but then you're scared to have it. Why? Spirit is saying. It's yours. We give you the desire comes through from the other timeline where your perfect relationship is with that person. Okay, but it's your choice whether you choose it, because there's versions of you that are not with that person. Well, that's your choice. Some people choose never to have children. Some people choose never to get married. Okay, some people choose to change their identity. Okay, so everything is a choice in this moment, now moment. There is no future. There is no past. It's only because you keep relighting memories that are in the past, connected to the past. And then you're regurgitating them, you're relighting them, regurgitating them, watching them again in your mind. And then wondering why you've relit them up and you're seeing similar things happen again. No, because you've made that connection. Remember, your human brain, that's why they say a habit takes what, 21 to 30 days to make? Because what you are, you've got your conscious and you've got your, sorry about that, the dog biffed that one. You've got your conscious mind, which is aware, like now, I am aware of what I'm saying to you. Okay, I'm aware that I'm picking this up. Okay, but then if I was in the shower, yes, my body is going through, you know, I'm physically going through the movements of having a shower, but my mind is off. Okay, just like if you're driving your car, you're not moment to moment really thinking about driving the car. It's become normal. Okay, it's in your subconscious, like riding a bike. So your mind is off thinking of other things. Okay, so what you are doing is everything that you want is yours to have. Okay, that gift card. If you desire it, it's coming through for you to have. Here you are. Here's your package. What you desire. Your person, the relationship you want, the car you want, the job you want, the money you want. Okay. But then your mind, the human mind, your thoughts that you have been repeating to yourself, so they then become subconscious, because your subconscious is keeping you breathing. You're not having to consciously think about breathing or your heart pumping or whatever, okay? That is all run on your subconscious. Your conscious mind is like something like the tip of the iceberg. The subconscious is the rest underneath. Okay, so when you are trying to break that neuro pathway of the thoughts that you keep having based on what you've experienced before, what you assume, what you've been through, okay, things you believe, okay, the story, every time you think about something, the story you've got attached to it, okay. When you are trying to form a new neuro pathway, the old one doesn't want to be killed off, so it's going to try and force you not to. Okay, remember that bogeyman card where he's got the hand over the suit of armor, the man in the suit of armor with a hand over his heart, you know, taking away his heart's desire with the negative thoughts. All you do is push through that, because if you don't, you keep coming back to your comfort blanket of what you know to be true, because you've told yourself it for so long. How can things change? Because you are not updating the software, if you like. You're not changing the program. We operate on an energetic frequency, and whichever frequency you are tuned into is like a radio, is what you are going to be seeing and experiencing. Okay? It is. This is why Spirit is trying to, when you come into this body, okay, you know you're a multidimensional being. Okay, look how many children, before their ego, if you like, comes in, where they are, you know, they are like little sponges absorbing everything. Oh, I've got an imaginary friend. I think I'm magic. Okay, I can see spirit. I can do this, because their mind has not been, you know, they haven't been taught the human way. Okay, they are still, children are in what the same brain wave as we are when we are meditating, when we have cut that conscious inner chatter out. Okay, so look at all the wonderful things. And who tells us, don't be silly, there's no imaginal friend there, or don't be silly, dear, we don't say things like that, and whatever. Okay, so we then lose that, children then lose that. Okay, and then they become more grown up. So yes, we are stopping ourselves. That is the whole point of that heart, isn't it? With the swords in your heart's desire, but then your thoughts come in and destroy it and stop us having it because of our fears and insecurities. When it's all there for you to have, you cannot want or desire something that is not, where there is not a version of you experiencing it already. And those that do persist get what they want. They persist in the new story, just like all the pop stars or the writers or the poets or the movie actors. Okay, let's just take them, for example. All the inventors, Spirit is quipping in, saying there's also been inventors who have been poo-pooed. Don't be so stupid, that will never work. And now it's, for us, the norm. The aeroplane, the car, the wheel. Okay, so mobile phones, electricity, gas. Okay, well, gas is natural, but you see what I mean. So we do get in our own way. We self-sabotage. But those that failed, whether it be 100 times, knew that what they desired was what they were going to get. no matter what. Yes, some do give up along the way, but most people who are successful now were not successful to start with. Okay, but they trusted in their heart's desire and knew that one day, because they could see themselves in their mind's eye doing what they wanted, it felt good, that they persisted in it. Okay, but it is your choice. That is where your free will is. Okay, your desires come in, but you don't have to choose them. That's fine, because there's a version of you doing everything. If you decide not to do it, it's fine. There's still the version of you that went ahead and did it. Okay, it's your choice. Spirit cannot override your free will. That's what you are here to have, to make choices. So if you do not get out of your own way, then nobody else can do it for you. You will just, if you do not get your mind on board in alignment with what your heart wants, you will just be without it. Okay? Because until you change the story within, everybody else and your 3D world cannot change. It might change temporarily, but it won't last, because you still have the old program in your subconscious that will stop you having your desire, because it's running on the autopilot of what you've already put in there. Okay? Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. And this has now been scientifically proved as well about the quantum. Okay, the quantum field. That other realities exist. This is not the only reality. Yes, this is the reality that our physical body is in, but we shift realities all the time. Okay. Anesh, this is paid readings only, my lovely. And again, you know, not finger pointing, but spirit is wanting to say, hence the fact, with a perfect example of Anesh's question. Okay, spirit have made it clear that they cannot give you a yes or no answer or decide for you. So Anesh, the fact that you desire to go to engineering college, it is already yours. It is up to you to remain in alignment with the version of you that is going to that college. Oh, I am going to get into engineering college. Because for spirit, there is no yes or no. Because that is your free will to be negative about it or positive about it. And if you're negative about it, you will go in the reality where you didn't get into engineering college. So that is why spirit does not come in to tell you yes or no. Yes, you will get certain readers who use their cards for such tools. I do it in the shorts for fun. but not for a personal reading, because that is your choice. Okay, how can you expect to get in if you are worrying and thinking you're not going to get in? So the fact that you desire to go to engineering college, it is already done as far as spirit is concerned. There's already a version of you that is doing it, hence the fact you desire it or can think of it. But it is your choice as to whether you get in or not, based on what steps are you taking to get there, and are you seeing yourself as being there? Just like the actors who want to be in the movies, you know, they see themselves being in the movies, see themselves being successful. Syed, this is paid readings, my lovely. So you might be saying, well, what's the point of a reading then? Spirit is saying, because they are saying, there's some people saying, well, what's the point of me getting a reading? It is to point out to you where you are stopping yourself from getting what you want. Okay, stopping you from getting your relationship, because you are in your human mind of reacting to the 3D and what your person is telling you or doing, or the current conditions, and they are temporary. They are not set in stone. That's why it is never about what your person is thinking or feeling about you or doing. It is about who you are being. If you desire the relationship, are you being the version of you in your mind who is chosen, prioritized, loved, adored in the relationship, or going to be in the relationship? And how are you seeing your person? If you are still seeing them as someone who is ghosting you, not wanting you with somebody else, then you are not seeing them as a version who loves and adores you. All versions of us exist. All possibilities already exist. Creation is done. All you have to do is, when you get the desire to have something or be with someone, you tap in and tune into that frequency where you have it. Because the version of you that has it already is trickling it through to say, hey, I'm having fun with our person over here. We are so in love. We're happy together. Come and join us. Version that is wallowing on what you don't have, because you can have it, but it's your choice. Okay? That's how it works. Syed, these are paid readings, my lovely, not free readings today. Ooh, can't read that. Manor, this is paid readings only, my lovely. Hello, Wendy Ann. How are you, my lovely? Hello, Ben. Thank you. But this session is paid readings today, my lovely. Thank you, Ben. I do free readings as well, but I always let people know in the community tab. My lovely. Hello, Sophie. He certainly did have something to say, didn't he? He was not impressed. Is is Kelly gonna be? Is she near you, Wendy Ann? All my family at East Coast. All right, okay. But don't worry, because he says he's going to be with you as well. On the day of his funeral, especially, he's saying, okay. So he doesn't want you to sit there thinking you've been excluded. Remember what he said before, and he's coming in again to make that very clear. Okay, he keeps calling it just shenanigans, he's calling it. So, you know, whatever is going on there, he'll just pop in, but then he'll pop out again because he's no interest with the shenanigans. He'd rather be celebrating it with you with a drink. Good, good, good. Yes. From the energy I pick up around it, I think I would give it a miss as well. He sort of give me the impression that it's changed into something he didn't want. Kelly and I chatted yesterday, and my brother Scott, who I'm very close to, is yeah, it's like he's sort of saying it's been more tailored to how somebody else would want their funeral to be than how I wanted my funeral to be. Okay, it's gone, it's not sort of what he would want or be comfortable with, he's saying. Yeah, well, I think, okay. Has it, when you say, because some people say memorial service, when you said that, yes, has he actually had his funeral, or is that his funeral on the 2nd? Because he's still talking about it as if it's still to happen. Unless the funerals happen and then they're just going to be meeting up to say words or something. I don't know. That's how I think of a memorial. No, his wishes were not to have a funeral, only a memorial service. Okay, so he's been, his human body has been dealt with, but the memorial service is like the get together. Yeah, okay. But there's still something about it he's saying is not quite what he would have wanted or something. How he would have wanted. Yeah. I feel he just wanted something simple, and it's become more. He's saying the word theatrics. So it's as if, you know, again, because of somebody who's been arranging it, it's how they would have want theirs to be rather than how he wants it to be for him, if you get what I mean. Yeah, it's not what he would have wanted. Hence the fact he's saying that I'm going to be with you, Wendy Ann, because I can, you know, I know that you'll just be having a simple toast to me and a drink, and I'll be right there with you, sis. He's saying, because I'm not going to be at that pomp and ceremony that is nothing to do with me. Go get a drink then. Get a drink. I'll leave the door open. Go on then. It is paid readings only, my lovely, for this session. You're welcome. Come on then. Look, if a pussycat can come through the door, you can come through the door. Right, up. Good girl. Did you go and get a biscuit? Oh, that's nice. Making a mess. Raccoon makes less mess. The new pooch. Hello, Nini. How are you, sweetheart? I'm fine, thank you. Oh, yeah. You can try, because when I'm channeling, I don't always consciously, I'm not consciously aware of it all the time. So I can't really remember what it was about. But you can ask and I'll see if Spirit can clarify anything. I'm asking, Spirit, they're just saying in general around you. Could just be somebody you talk to when you go out to the shops or at the school. They're not being specific. They're saying it's nothing to worry about. Just be aware of who you are talking to, because they could be a bit of a gossiper. Okay, so if you drop the child at school, you might talk to another mum. You might say something to another mum or a teacher or something, and not a teacher. They're saying not a teacher. They're saying another. I get the feeling it's more somebody to do with the school, because they're showing me the school. Okay, so just be guarded that what you might be telling somebody, they are telling others. There's gossip. No, I wouldn't pay for a reading, because that's all they're giving me on that. It's okay. So Spirit is saying it's not that they are backstabbing you. It's just that they're a bit of a loose gob. So what you might be telling in confidence to them, they are not keeping it confidential or to themselves. They are then telling it to somebody else, and then somebody else is, so what you are confiding in, or just even if you're just saying, is not being kept to this person. But I feel it is connected to that if you don't work. Could be somebody at work, I don't know. I've just pulled a card, but that is a card that is either, again, someone around you, but it could be another mum. Again, because it's like the Empress, isn't it, is a mother. So Mother Earth. Yeah, be careful, be wary of them, what you're telling them. That's okay. Sorry I couldn't bring any more through. But again, it's just sort of a little bit of a forewarned is forearmed, or whatever they say. They're saying don't, if you do they're saying you'll know who to trust, because obviously if you have been saying things to say you got a close friend there, and you talk to them and you don't hear anything back, then you know that you can trust that person. But I feel it's somebody else. It might be somebody new to come in. Okay, it might be a new mum who seems all friendly and whatever, and then they're not. They're a bit of a gossip. Or might be somebody you've just sort of made friends with, and they're a gossip. That's all. Oh, loose lips. Okay, Amy, don't forget. I just want you to read this before you go. Are you still there? Before you disappear? Okay. Okay, my lovely. Okay. Kat, is your person with somebody else? No. Okay. Just that when Spirit brings this card out first, it's either, if it's not anybody you know of, then it can be a mother around or an ex. I'm not saying he's interested in this ex, but sometimes if there's an ex where they've had children or whatever, okay, there's still that connection because of the children, but that's but this will come out for that reason. Okay, so there's either a woman around him who is causing him to be indecisive in coming for. Are you in no contact? Because he's wondering what you're doing here. He's wanting to be in the relationship with you. And a different ex. Okay, so okay, you talk daily. Okay, yeah, again he's looking out. Look, 2 cards that are looking out. So something about one of these women is stopping him from being, they're not stopping him, but the situation around it is stopping him from being together with you. I mean, being physically together. Okay. Bring me more on this person. Oh, I can't use that one. Here. Yes, this needs to be released so that he's free to come forward. But he's optimistic and hopeful about it, Spirit is saying. So I feel that, yeah, something from the past here. Now, it could just be what he's been through in the past is sort of, in a way, making him a bit indecisive of going back into another committed relationship. Not because he doesn't care about you, but that is just very slight, Spirit is saying. Okay, there is an element of that, they are saying, but the majority of it is a situation that he is not able to, he wants to put it behind him so that he can be with you and commit to you totally. Okay. Could it be how his ex hurt him? It could be, yes. It's definitely something from the past, and it could have been sort of a financial and emotional hit. So he's a little bit, he's wanting to, and he loves talking to you, okay, and he wants to be in this relationship, but the past needs to be released. Okay. Yeah, before I pulled this, Spirit was saying it's not, he doesn't have any doubts about how he feels about you. They're not wanting you to take it that way as like, oh, he won't commit to me because of what's happened before. Okay, it's just that situation, he needs to tidy it up and release it so that he can love you wholly and completely. Okay, and Spirit is saying for you, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so they are saying, you know, he's not messing you around. Yeah, finances and career. I do feel it is a financial. You see, whenever they bring this card out, not only have they got the finances there, it's like, you know, I want you for the money, or there's something financially, but also it looks like she's being all sweet and kind with this rabbit, but really she's got a tight squeeze on it. Okay, so this card Spirit always brings out when it's someone who is controlling or still very clingy, you know, intrusive about this. And as they're bringing out finances as well, it, you know, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I feel it is this financial thing. But anyway, that's not stopping him from having feelings for you. Okay. You know, again, it could be, you know, that she took him for, it cost him. Okay, it cost him money and he's a little bit like, oh, do I go into another relationship? I really, 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 really want to, but what if it goes wrong? Okay, there's always that fear when you've been burnt before, so to speak. Let's just bring in one of these. Yeah, the attraction is very much there. Okay, Spirit was saying, you know, he is very attracted to you. So they always bring this card out to reassure you. Okay, this snake is a third party person or a third party situation. But what's the peacock doing? He's attracting you. Okay, not so the third party situation or person will go away. Okay, because the peacock isn't interested in the snake. He's interested in wooing you. Okay, to be in this loving connection. So, yeah, you know, again, courtship, dating. He very much wants to be with you, okay? Yeah, but there's still, after being like, you know, if he is divorced or separation, you know, that judgment here as well, and children. Okay, so it's the financial side of things. No feelings for these people at all. Okay, no feelings whatsoever. His feelings are definitely with you. He's only interested in and attracted to you. But if you're wondering sort of where is the commitment, why is he slow, then Spirit is saying because of this. Okay, what's happened before. But things will shift. He will release that. Okay, he will move forward. So let's just see what Spirit wants to say to you, my lovely. Yeah, okay. You do feel like you're waiting. Okay, I'm just seen to be hanging around like a spare part. You know, is he going to commit? Isn't he going to commit? Where's this going? Okay, but Spirit's saying, don't worry, just trust in what your heart is telling you and the connection here. Because it's true, you know, it's safe for you to love. He does have a lot of feelings for you. So just trust in that and let, you know, the other things will dissolve. They will go away. Okay, just be patient. Spirit's behind you here, this angel. Okay, just be patient, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Keep focusing on what you do want and not what you don't want. Okay, because when you are looking and focusing on the things that are annoying you or the problems, you're keeping them in place. So just focus on the two of you being in a loving couple. Okay, that's your goal, Spirit is saying, not to keep focused on what you don't want, or you'll just keep getting more of it. Let's just bring in one of these. Yeah, a few little adjustments are required, okay, so that he can be wholly yours. So don't worry, Spirit is saying, you will be together. Just take your focus off all the problems so that they can be released and disappear quicker. Okay, what you focus on stays. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Okay, you're putting energy onto it, thoughts onto it, and you're keeping it burning like a fire. Okay, if you don't want a fire to keep burning, you stop giving it energy, fuel, logs, coal. Okay, so it goes out. But when you're hyper focused on something and all the problems, you're keeping it in place for longer. And Spirit is saying, no, just be patient, go with the flow of what's in your heart. It's safe for you to love this person. Okay, and just focus on the ending you do want, which is the two of you being in a loving, committed relationship and living happily and blissfully together. Yeah, so this card is another waiting card. Okay, it doesn't mean a pregnancy, because Spirit won't talk about that, but it's like, you know, when a woman knows that they're pregnant, they might do a pregnancy test once or twice, but they're not doing one every day for 9 months. They are trusting and having faith that baby will be born. They will hold baby. So your relationship will be born where you can physically be together. Okay. And sometimes it can come earlier, it can come on time, and it can be late. Okay. So Spirit is saying, just be patient, go with the flow, just stay in the end. It will come into 3D. Yeah, and you will be married. Okay, the two of you will then be in a loving, committed relationship. Yes, trust the process here. Okay, there's going to be movement in spring, so things are going to start to shift. If you take your attention off all the problems and just see the two of you, oh my God, you know, we're so happy together. You know, he loves only me. We've got a lovely committed relationship, you know, he's only got eyes for me, he's only attracted to me, sort of thing, and focus on what you do want. Okay, if you can do that, Spirit is saying your desires manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. But they're saying in this case, by spring, if you can focus on that, all the problems from the past will be released so that the two of you can have more time together and it can take off from there. Okay, my lovely, so just trust in the process, knowing that you're being divinely guided because the angels, Spirit is behind you. Okay, and they're saying, we don't want you to be in the state of waiting. I'm waiting for this. You're expecting it. Okay, you're expecting your relationship to blossom, to be in the physical. Does that make sense? They're saying. Yes, a little bit of a journey, but you will get there in the end, they're saying. Okay. Now, I know that where you are coming into your winter, but spring here is March, April, May. Okay, so they always go off from where I am, not where you are in the world. Okay. Yeah, this could be the one. You've already met the partner you seek. So they're just reassuring you that, you know, you will be together. Just trust. Okay, again, where your attention keeps going, is what you're keeping in place for longer. So if it's something you don't want, the only way to change what you don't like is to take your attention off it and put it onto what you do want. okay, in your mind. Thinking about, oh, you know, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm buzzing. Wendy Ann, I'm buzzing. We're going to be in this beautiful relationship. He's going to be all mine. We're going to be in a beautiful couple. Okay, live happily and blissfully together. Blah, 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 blah. That's the energy they want you to be in. Yeah, feeling like, yay, I've got everything. Okay, excited. Be excited about it, not worrying about it. Because when you're worrying about it, look, the key's right there. You're closing the door and wondering why you're hanging around waiting. Okay. Yeah, getting more and more stressed because your thoughts are pinning you down and stressing you out. Okay, so trust. Okay, things will shift. Yeah, again, another card, be patient. Okay, just be patient, go with the flow. It's all unfolding perfectly. Okay, Spirit is guiding you to where you need to be here. You know, and he's thinking about you all the time as well, Spirit is saying. You know, you're always on his mind. Good, good, good. Hello, Yara. How are you? Sweet dreams. Night, night. Excuse me. It's very quiet at the moment, my lovely, because it's paid readings and it's Saturday as well, so always quiet. So am I. I did ask Spirit if I could go and they said no. So I think there must be some other people who are still yet to, who need a reading. I feel like a child going, can I go now, please? Can I go now? Been on here too. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I hope you're making the most of it. Mind you, you never know what to do when they're not there. So used to them being around that when you got time for yourself, it's like, oh, okay, what do I do then? When they're there, you wish for peace and quiet. And then when they're not there, you wish they were there. That's what I used to find anyway. All right. So you do work then? So is there a woman at work who's a mother and a bit loose-lipped? All right, okay. So it could be somebody around there as well. So just be careful, my lovely, that what you say is not kept between you and this woman. Hello, Simpson, my lovely. You off on the move? You going out? Go on then. I've got 2 cards in here that say occupation. When you said you weren't around people much, I just thought of the school, but they did say it was a woman anyway, definitely. Yeah, it could be business, as we got wealthy man, so it's signifying a business here. I'm not saying it's a man, I'm still saying it's a woman, but Simpson, it is paid only, my lovely, for this session. Skills, yeah. Yeah, could be more work, Nini, than school, but still a woman who's a mother, if you get what I mean. You're welcome. I do free sessions as well, but this one is a paid one for tonight. Oh, thank you, my lovely. I did see some yesterday. I didn't know they were there myself, and there was quite some lovely ones there as well. Felt quite touched. Hello, my lovely. It's paid, my lovely, for this session. Well done, Nini. You'll always be triggered. It's how you do. It's the difference between how you react or if you just respond. Okay, so responding is knowing, is recognizing that you've been triggered and going straight away to where your thoughts are and why you feel triggered still. Okay, you can't get rid of your human mind, which is most times negative. Okay, it will come in with a, like, might be something positive, but then the next breath it's negative. Only because it is the sort of wanting to protect you, if you like, from things that have happened before. But when you realize that you are above that, that you aren't your body or your mind, if you like, you are consciousness, that you don't get triggered, because everything you want is yours. So why would you be afraid? You know, there was something the other day and Spirit said to me, look, if your desires are yours to have, why are you afraid of something that's already yours? And I thought, true. I'm not afraid of the things that I've got in the 3D, if you like, physical things that I know are mine. So Spirit was trying to say the 4D is more real than the 3D, don't forget, because the 3D is a reflection of what you've already done in the 4D. Yes, I expected it. Considering it's been very quiet tonight, thank you for all the likes and subscribes as well. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I'm going to go. Right here, my lovelies. Thank you all for watching. Let's close this session down. Night, Nini, my lovely. Find something to pamper yourself with tomorrow. Nighty night, my lovelies.